Alright, welcome back YouTube. We're back on the Stranding Director's Cut. What part 4? What part is this? Time to get up. Wait. No. Drink some energy. Yeah, now we're gonna be ready.
Come on, what you got? Let's do this.
You're back, baby. Hell yeah. I rest for 6 minutes. I'm guessing the more you sleep, the more beneficial the sleep would actually be. Here's like my wager.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices.
We can use a vehicle
that includes
soon.
Machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Share memory chip data. Okay, so this is a new animation. I haven't even seen this animation.
Well, would you look at this? Thank you so much, Sam. I say, I don't know what I did to deserve such kindness.
God of War original video game soundtrack. What the fuck?
Thank you for your contribution.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically
Yeah, they're
assigned
side
to
quests.
you,
They're side
if
quests.
you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So
They're
why not
side
do
quests.
a good deed or two?
They're side quests.
That's a request for material transport. By helping the facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
So we accepted some side quests. Those are not in a hurry. But there is a main quest that we actually have to do in a hurry. This is an urgent delivery.
Bridges has printing materials stored at the wind farm.
Gotta do it in
We'd like you to bring
45
some
minutes.
to the distro center.
Which it's not too bad.
These materials are pretty varied, and to get the most out of the Cairo printer, we need as many different types as we can get. Hurry back. This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
Why? Whoa. We can do it in 45 minutes. It's just one
Order
prep.
assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit.
I hope the BTs don't show up though. So these BTs usually like despawn in between, but not every time.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, I see you've decided to take on several orders at once. If you're not sure how you want to handle them, open your itinerary via your cufflinks. There you can sort your active orders by distance from your current position. Should help you plan an efficient route.
I've already been doing that though. So first there. The fuck? Remove all markers, bro. No. Thank you. So first we go here, then from there we go here, then from there to here. That's the plan. So people online have built these bridges, which is really fucking handy because like they really help in this BT territory. So thank you to them. Timefall seems to be gone, so there's probably not BTs left anymore. Although I don't have time to start start picking things up because I have the time limit quest now. Wow, this bridge is fucking high because it's like touching the fucking trees. My shoes are starting to break. I barely ever collect these lost cargoes. I don't know. It doesn't seem my kind of thing that I want to do. I know I'm not really connected that much to the world when I'm not doing that. I mean, I have to hurry with the time limit quest. I mean, I'm guessing you're gonna get a better rank the faster you are. So this time the music is a little badly timed. Did Sammy leave? They said about eating, but they've been like quiet since. They eat and immediately fall into like food coma. I don't even know what the fuck they went to eat. sorry for cutting off the music, but like, again, time limit quest going on.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Keep on keeping on. Clear. Decontaminating suit.
Keep on keeping on.
Replacement is advised.
We did we did it in 5 minutes. Woo!
You brought this from the wind farm? I can't imagine what a chore that must have been. Thank you.
I remember my first run
Time.
of this masterpiece. I played the OG. Yeah, I've only been the OG as well. This director's cut like has surprised me in a couple of areas. Like, oh, I'm getting a gun this early. I got the electric like feet this early. There was a new location. What the fuck? Yeah, in 5 minutes. I did it in 5 minutes. I haven't played the second one yet, but I don't know if we're getting a third one. Kojima is now focusing on OD. And my book goal is to like currently get all the achievements in the director's cut edition. I don't know how much more I have to do. I remember like reading a guide that just focus on the game and just play the game and like do as many side quests as possible, and that's what I'm doing. Just getting those S ranks. Oh yeah, now the delivery time is rising. Finally. I always do so much like stuff, you know, like a lot of quests at the same time, so.
I don't know anyone who's done more to bring people together and get them back on their feet.
I will get on a call with him and tell him we need a third.
Can't help wondering if the Great Deliverer isn't actually a small army.
Yeah,
Sure,
but OD looks exciting though.
There to lend a hand. It's enough to make me think you just might make it all the way to the coast. Good luck.
OD looks so good. Like we haven't seen gameplay, but like it's Kojima.
Good work.
I'm gonna betray you and try to see if sleep is on the menu. Sammy, why are you leaving this early? First of all, and you were gone for like like a year just now. Like all of a sudden, like you say something and you're like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Well, what the fuck? Where were you just now? You.
By handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site. Now, these materials can then be used later for equipment fabrication and so forth. Just remember that each facility has separate stores and that the amount on hand differs from site to site. Don't get carried away.
I'm recycling my shoes. I was eating beef jerky and cashew. I haven't eaten beef jerky in like a year or two. I love it, but I haven't eaten in ages. Yeah, these grenades are all mine.
Thank you.
So all the materials I currently have are going to like quests. I'm asking, like of myself. I'm asking. Do I have any other shoes here, or do I need to craft new ones? Probably gonna craft new ones. Oops. Finally, the private room. It's been a while. Remember, I gotta get a haircut tomorrow morning. Gotta get fresh for the barber. Just let your hair grow. Easy. Easy peasy. Ah.
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, has your unread mail been piling up? You might be missing out on helpful tips or even special rewards.
I'm trying.
At least make sure to read the priority mails, the ones with yellow subject lines.
I read them always in this room. It's not my fault if there's more of them. Oh, you also saved the game here. What song did I get left off last time?
It was the summer she had to go. I don't ever wanna be alone. While she was fearful for her life, she would never ever feel alive. Show no sign
There's gonna be a lot to read today.
you don't care.
Benjamin Hancock from Distribution Center west of Capital Knot City. Cargo condition and your porter grades. How's BB doing, Sam? I hope you've managed to avoid auto-texemia altogether. By the way, I've been wondering, how are your porter grades these days? Getting better and better, I imagine. Or maybe you don't really care about that stuff. Well, in case you do, I thought I might give you a quick primer, since I know it can be confusing. Regis has developed a unique system to evaluate porter performance, and it focuses on 5 categories: cargo condition, delivery volume, speed, bridge link, and miscellaneous. Obviously, the aim of the game is to get high grades in all 5 categories. If you ask me though, you should prioritize cargo condition. I mean, what's the point of tugging something halfway across the continent if it's massive beats in the process? Sure, some people aren't all that bothered. Some will even let you get away with up to 50% damage or so, but come on. Imagine if you ordered a dozen thingamajigs and half of them were delivered broken. No, it's definitely better to put condition first. Treat your cargo with care and respect, and you'll be rewarded with way more likes. Trust me. That was my motto back when I was a porter. It wasn't always easy, as you can imagine. Sometimes things get dicey, but I learned to hang in there and deliver my cargo in one piece. You'll do well to bear that in mind, Sam. After all, you've got the potential to be a way better porter than I ever was. Nick Easton from Capital Knot City. Still alive, new guy? Sam, how are you doing out there? For a newbie, you're quite the workhorse, huh? Time for's probably taking its toll on your equipment, am I right? Maybe some of your kit's not even usable anymore. Well, don't jump the gun and throw that stuff away just yet. One thing you can do is take your old equipment to take your old equipment to a delivery terminal and recycle it. You can then fabricate yourself a shiny new whatever to use instead. Don't know if you're aware, but the whole recycling system is operated by the Bridget Strand Foundation. That's right, the president herself set it up as a means to convert boosted tools and gear back into usable resources. On the other hand, if your equipment's only halfway broke, but you still want to part ways, you could use a share locker to donate to another porter whose need is greater than yours. You may well end up getting a like or two for your generosity. Never mind the warm fuzzy feeling of having helped your fellow man. Of course, the system works both ways, meaning you can snag other stuff porters or put it in share lockers too, if you're the one who could do with a helping hand. Anyway, both the recycling system and the share lockers have their uses, and it's up to you to pick which method best suits your needs at any given moment. You've still got a lot to learn, I guess, but you'll have it all figured out in no time. I've got high hopes for you, kid. Benjamin H. from Distribution Center, west of Capital Knot City. How about taking a break in a private room? You've been working hard, Sam. Your 4th grade ought to be through the roof if you keep this up. I wonder though, how's your BBs doing? Even if you're feeling fine, it might be a good idea to give the little guy a break from time to time. I don't know, can't help but empathize with BBs, I guess. Maybe because I'd be one too if my last name began with a B, if you know what I mean. So yeah, head down to one of those underground facilities, private rooms I mean, and take a load off. That's my advice. Your BB'll thank you for it. See you around, Sam. Benjamin H. from Distribution Center west of Capital Knot City. Test order. Half-Life? I want you to look for some lost cargo. You're doing very well, Sam Bridges. I guess I should expect nothing less from the great deliverer, though. Yeah, I've heard the stories. Rumor has it that you're a big Half-Life fan. Oh, it actually was a Half-Life fucking reference. Oh. Once we were united, but now we've been scattered all over. But that's why we've got to keep working, right? Anyway, listen, I've got a favor to ask. I want you to find some lost cargo for me. You know the river to the north of the distribution center west of Capital Knot City? Just follow it northeast from the center and you should find what you're looking for. It's a cube, so it ought to be easy to spot. You've probably never seen anything like it before, so I wouldn't blame you for being leery, but it's not dangerous. It's really, really important to me. Important as life itself. If you manage to find the cube, it'd be great if you could take it to the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. I'll chuck a bunch of likes your way in exchange, of course, plus a little something extra too. You're the only one who can help me, Sam. I'm counting on you. Humanity's biggest problem, logistics. From Die Hardman when, 5 years ago, breaches HQ. War and famine have been inescapable parts of human life since the rise of our species, and while the fall of America hasn't changed this fundamental truth, it's fair to say that these issues aren't pressing concerns. Can you remember the last time you heard of a prepper dying of starvation, much less someone in a knot city? No one's fighting over water or oil or anything else, which isn't to say that people don't occasionally run out of supplies, but that's almost never because of a real shortage. It's usually a problem with logistics. In fact, it was to address such problems that the president created bridges and developed the chiral network. So yeah, no one's that desperate. Everybody's got enough for themselves, which is what's led to the real problem. It's all too easy for people to become isolated from one another, and eventually forget that others even exist. People are free to live for themselves for the moment, without a care for the future. The president understood this better than anyone, and I know just how it pained her. Chiral Contamination 1 from Hartman 3 years ago breaches HQ lab. Chiral contamination is the result of prolonged exposure to chiral radiation, which is emitted by chiralium, a substance discovered at the same time as the beach. Prolonged exposure can significantly impact physical and mental health. The effects are not dissimilar from those observed in individuals exposed to extremely high levels of stress, levels which can be fatal even. Such traumatic experience can alter hormonal secretions, impair immune response, contribute to heart failure, and induce strokes. The most common symptom of chiral contamination is poor sleep quality due to vivid nightmares. If left unchecked, however, it can quickly progress a more advanced stage in which the aforementioned issues may be observed. The potential impact on an individual's mental health cannot be understated. The resulting hormonal imbalances frequently lead to heightened destructive impulses towards the self and others. Those dominated by such urges are named homodemons, the mad ones. In the case of some porters, such as mules, impaired memory and judgment has led them to develop an irrational obsession with their profession, hence the Homo Gestalt moniker. While it should be feasible and preferable for most individuals to avoid chiral contamination at all costs, there are those with a demonstrated resistance who need to not be so cautious. I speak, of course, of doom sufferers. Water. Chiral contamination 2. Hartman, 3 years ago, breaches HQ lab. Chiral contamination can be alleviated using similar methods to those used to alleviate stress, increasing oxytocin secretion through contact with other people, administering smart drugs, and so forth. In recent years, however, a hormone doped lycosin known to mitigate the effects of chiral contamination while also restoring basic physical and mental acuity has attracted a great deal of attention from the scientific community. Unlike oxytocin, lycosin cannot be administered externally. It is secreted within the body, but only in response to external stimuli. It is said to be the hormone principally responsible for the positive feelings that occur when one achieves a goal, enjoys success, receives a praise or gratitude, or any other form of like from a fellow human being. The discovery of beaches and the concept of death from Hartman 3 years ago, British HQ lab. With the discovery of the beach, the fundamental truth of death was appended. I doubt you will find many who would deny this. Alas, we can say a little with confidence in any objective or scientific capacity, but our understanding of this new realm remains in its infancy and is ever evolving, much like our understanding of the universe as a whole. Perhaps the closest thing we have to a working explanation of the beach relates to the conception of a multiverse, but I digress. The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of the associated individual and therefore linked to them irrevocably. This is why we have so energetically pursued the psychological, psychoanalytical, and neuroscientific angles when attempting to create a unified theory of the Death Stranding, the beach, and related phenomena. There was a fad a while back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about their beaches, and in so doing gain a greater understanding of the nature of death. Doom sufferers in particular provided excellent opportunities for study. An interesting theoretical question arose during that period. If a person's beach was a product of their consciousness, might animals have beaches as well? A conundrum on the surface perhaps, but one quickly resolved. Only human corpses undergo necrosis and become BTs, which proves somewhat conclusively that only a human can possess a beach. And yet this begs another question. If all that is required is consciousness akin that of a human, could an AI have a beach? An android? I, for one, do not believe so. Why? Because the function of our beaches is to connect the worlds of the living and the dead. If an entity was never born, has not truly lived, and will never know death, surely it cannot have a beach. BTs are reaching out to us from Hartman 3 years ago, British HQ. 2.4 million years ago, Homo habilis started to craft stone tools. Hands are so very important, don't you think? Or other sensory organs passively interpret data. Or eyes light, or ears sound, or noses smell, or mouths taste. But hands are different. The touch requires conscious action, the grasp more so. To connect that which is on our left hand with that which is in our right, still more. And the handprints we see when BTs seek out humans, well, I'd say that's just evidence of our otherworldly friends yearning to forge a connection. They're reaching out to us, attempting to bridge the gap between realm of the dead and the realm of the living. Imagine you got paid to do this, streaming or reading this, or like doing this investigation. Memo 1, a call to arms. We're not done yet, hardly even started and far from finished. They think they got away with it. Covered up their tracks and took us out for good measure. No one knows and no one ever will. And that's what they believe, but we're still here, still remember. And we still have the stomach for it, don't we? I know I do, and I think you do too. So stand with me and fight. We'll destroy that fake future Bridges is building for us, and reclaim what's rightfully ours. The reading, oh god. Frame arms, girls, Buako. God of War original video game soundtrack. God of War was a 2005 action game that made the use of imagery and themes of ancient Greece. Many titles were subsequently released in the series, with the most recent 2018's God of War providing to be a true return to the form, featuring an all-new story and settings which range from Greece to Scandinavia. Listening to this soundtrack is sure to provide a wind beneath the wings of your imagination, carrying you away to the world of the gods for another epic adventure. Yeah, God, no. Just reading this now, like, is hurtful.
Supply requests. Submit one if you're in need of anything in particular.
What did you expect to find? So boundless I feel.
A bridge link is another way of describing the connection between you and another porter. If you want to forge a powerful bond, consider a strand contract.
So these are the same people that I'm in a server with. Last seen 190 days ago. What happened to you, dude? Yeah, I don't know how much like other people like are grasping what I'm reading. I'm understanding most of it, even if it's hard because you know Kojima has a lot to say. So, yeah, I want a drink. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, there is still a lot more to go through the game. I can't believe... I was so shocked when I was playing the game for the first time that we're still in the first area. There's another area. Like I was like so shocked in terms of like... Oh, now the game only just like began. What the fuck? What about all the money from the bottles? Always gotta get the middle finger. By the way, one of my favorite songs ever, the Don't Be So Serious song. Nothing new here. More grenades.
Nice.
Imagine if we heard like pooping sounds right now. I haven't eaten anything in the game yet, like we haven't gotten like health food items. So not a lot of shit is happening. Maser gun, model MA-MRG MOD-0. An experimental non-lethal weapon developed by British for the use by porters. It makes use of maser, magnetically accelerated stroke of electric reverberation. Effect generated by the interaction between chiral and magnetic fields to unleash a powerful electrical charge. Renders human targets conscious and temporarily immobilizes vehicles. The maser gun is effective over a wide area if discharged near water.
You okay?
I said we were gonna change the glasses color every time we were in the save room. We're gonna stick with that idea. John is taking photos again. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. See, I wasn't kidding. I really do like to take my time in the save room because, like, there's also a lot of gameplay in between the parts. God, I can't wait for some of the following trips that I have planned. Can't wait to go take care of the dog, because there's gonna be a lot of free food and shit, and I love it. I'm loving that I get to just be at the city center. Ba ba bum 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 bum. Space.
This is what the world looked like hundreds of millions of years ago. It was just one big continent.
Pangea.
And
Actually, I don't know if it's pronounced like that. That's Moon. That's where I was in Pragmata.
The moon. I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise.
Mads Mikkelsen. That was the actor's name.
The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
I think that was the discussion where I was like, oh, the game is only starting to begin now. That's a good line. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna do this quest. And then I'm gonna accept the other ones and do them. Yeah, that seems like the most makes sense kind of thing.
Remember that mule cargo you brought back from the decommissioned factory? It contained records, old-school data storage devices which we've been processing. Their contents suggest that the facility was run by Bridges. Long before the mules staked their claim, that is. They're not demons yet, but given their close proximity to Capital Knot City, they still pose a threat. We need to learn more about their plans, whatever they may be. The good news is, our techs managed to crack their security measures remotely, which allowed them to lift the lockdown on the factory's main entrance. The bad news is that we'll need someone with a cargo scanner to head in there and hunt for additional records. The more data we obtain, the more complete a picture we can construct. I wish there was another way. But I'm asking you to infiltrate the factory and get us all the information you can. Needless to say, you'll have to fight your way out if you get caught. So be ready for anything.
Okay, so we're just gonna go with these. So I'm gonna do this quest, come back, and then immediately accept the other quest and go heading for those. Not gonna, you know, rest for the next time again.
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charged it to the generator. Why not give it a try?
Let me see a hat without the headphones. Oh, no, fuck.
Construction complete.
It's very fitting, I love it. It's awesome. Love it. The bike might not actually be a good idea for this next quest, but fuck it. Let's try it. Let's try. Another new song. Seriously, this is a new one. Yeah, this motorcycle might be a bad idea. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know if I can even drive all the way there. Oh my god. But yeah, what's up, Mark? You beautiful man, bastard man.
Sam, if the techs did their job, the factory should be accessible now. Head inside and start searching for records.
Oh, these guys are still unconscious. Like, these guys are still... I can't believe the game, like, has kept that save. These are the same guys that I knocked out. Yeah, it's too bad I can't wear the hat, like, appropriately. With the, headphones.
Sam, see that access panel by the entrance? You should be able to use that to get inside the factory.
Just a laser gun, huh? Roy. This is again an entirely new quest line that wasn't even in the PS4 release. I don't know what to expect over here. So this is so weird. It's like I'm playing a Metal Gear game now. Carl, is this weird? Like, you've seen a playthrough of this game, but this is completely new. There wasn't much interior areas in the, like, Death Stranding original release, so this is so fucking weird. This added so much even more to the game. Now I'm kind of hoping there's more like interior areas in Death Stranding too. Because holy shit, this has added even more like layers, value to the game. Plus this place is kind of creepy, like what is going on here? I think this is a place where they've been like taking care of BBs. There's another door coming up. Fuck the game. Fuck! This game is amazing. What's this? New lore? There's an entirely new cutscene in this director's cut. Okay.
Excellent work, Sam. That's exactly what we were hoping to find. Bring it back ASAP so we can get our people on it.
That was kind of
In case you're
weird.
tempted to venture further in, you should know that we haven't been able to crack the security system guarding the rest of the complex. So focus on delivering that cargo.
That was fucking weird. I wonder who the woman is. God, I'm loving this new quest line. I hope there's more of this in the game. By the way, in Death Stranding, later on you get a lethal weapon, but you really shouldn't kill anybody because then you have to actually bring their bodies to a furnace and like burn their bodies. It is recommended that you just keep knocking them out.
Way to go.
I was just about to like ask, like, how will the weight affect the motorbike? But the game just explained it to me. Power consumption will be higher the more we have weight, and it will be slower. And the jumping seems low as fuck. Would any of y'all do this as a job? This? Delivering that amount of packages? Or nah?
Okay, just a bit further now. Fill up. Let's get going.
Okay, I want to get out. Okay. Deliver requested cargo. I think Sam does a good job of wiping his spot box, or does he leave his balloon not in a state?
Back, are you?
Are you lavish farts with a different account?
Delivery's in damn fine shape.
I know. It was the best. still haven't gotten to use the new the non-lethal gun that I have. Dude, I don't think I've gotten anything other than the S ranks currently.
The records you brought back for analysis contained additional designs for BB pods. This data has given us new insight into how we might customize yours, by changing its color, for example. Feel free to experiment with this feature the next time you visit your private room.
Woo! Level 47, expert handler.
Bye, Sam.
Good work. New
Okay, so you definitely are like
access delivery terminal.
Lavi Schwartz with different account name. Why do you have a different account name? Bro. Yeah, Lavish. I know who you are. Did your previous account get banned?
Thank you for...
Okay, I can... Okay.
your contribution. Thank you.
Do I have a ladder? When have I had a fucking ladder? I also have a metal attached to my suit, which we can fucking recycle. Fair enough. Oh, seriously, what happened to your last account?
Thank you for your contribution.
For this retrieval order, you'll be hunting down a book. An old-school printed-on paper book, the kind that predates the Death Stranding. Even before the world went to shit, most were published in digital formats only.
Oh my god, how is
Rare
this
to
game
find
so,
one
like,
intact these days.
appropriate?
Apparently, this particular book was the work of researchers who may have anticipated the Death Stranding. It was en route to Hartman when it was taken. Mules, according to Waystation staff, in case you hadn't guessed. The book's no different from any other cargo to them. But to us, it's priceless. Get it back, ASAP.
Alright,
Order assigned.
time to continue.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
So we go over there. Ra-pa-da-pa-da-pa-da-pa-pa-da-pa.
Restrictions lifted.
Of course we're gonna use our bike. To make things a little faster, we're gonna do so. I wonder where the BTs from this area have like disappeared too. Guess it depends on how the time fall works, maybe. Oops. I just need to get to their camp. That's all I want to do. Oh God. What the fuck? How the fuck does this weapon work? Okay, so the weapon kind of sucks. Oh God, more of them. Right, the bike. Get the bike back. Ah. Then we just gotta get over here. With skill and awesomeness. Don't drive over them. Jesus fucking Christ, don't do that though. Like, don't kill them. Don't ever fucking kill them. Through any of that with the bike? Looks very fucking hazardous. There's a breach over there in the distance though. There, I see it. I see the breach! I think there's a bug on my fucking screen as well. Now can I just drive over this, please? Oh, thank God.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Whoa, 3 orders.
Delivering cargo.
Well, I'll be. We've just about given up on seeing this again. Let's not judge a book by its cover, though, huh? Let me take a closer look. Very, very nice. It's exactly like I remember it. Talk about lucky.
Some of these probably got damaged a little bit during the mule fucking fights. Yeah, I knew it. Knew it. Hi. No, this was the longest way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It had quite an experience that like this package was on a fucking trip. And still an S rank.
tell you how grateful I am. There are few bona fide treasures left in this world. And you just saved one of them. Thank you.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Brrr.
Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your contribution.
All right. I think it's time for Sam to rest a little. Oh yeah. Oh, the good stuff. Stretching some legs. Would you guys sleep on your backpack like how the Sam sleeps here? Spectacular. Alright, this is the end of this part on YouTube.